Hello everyone, it's me, Trey Reed Tarot 2. Hope you're having a great day today here in or wherever you are. I'm about to say here in Atlanta. But it's 11:21. 11:21 breaks down to 1 plus 1 is 2, 2 plus 2 is 4, 4 plus 1 is 5. So 5, something might be changing. 5 talks about change. 555, you may be seeing that. And or you probably will be seeing that in the near future or have in the past day. Let me know. Also, let me know when and where you're watching this and if this message resonates with you in the near future. Let's get some affirmation about your affirmations. I meant to say information, so probably affirmations about your relationships that you need to start doing because I'm using the relationship deck that I have made. Nonetheless, let's get some information about your relationships today and what you need to know, see, and or understand. Holy spirits that prevent me from the fall, the most I can always call. My intention is to get some card, really a 5 card spread about chat's relationships today here on February 10th. Here at 11:21 a.m. So what change and or what do they need to know, see, and or understand that's coming, if there is even a change, right, that is coming here. Let's get into it. At the top of the deck, it says she is LGBTQ, highlight on the B. So this could be a feminine presenting person who is bisexual. There's no problem with that. Let's see about what's going on with that. To be honest, this person probably needs to be honest with themselves about this, right? Or you probably know 1, 2, 2 on my timer that breaks down to what 1 plus 2 is 3, 3 plus 2 is 5, right? This is probably the change that needs to happen. There's some honesty that needs to happen between you and or this other feminine energy in this relationship. And or this feminine energy needs to be honest to themselves about liking both sex. There's no problem with that, right? And why do they need to be honest about that, right? What do they need to be honest about that? He's LGBTQ, right? Maybe there's something about this relationship dealing with the feminine here who is bisexual and the male here who is queer that you both aren't being honest with yourselves. Maybe about the type of label you put on this relationship. Maybe you're gearing and or advocating or pushing more to a heteronormative type of relationship, and that's not what spirit is wanting you to do as terms of labeling that type of relationship. Maybe there needs to be no label, right? Because both of you are very free spirited, if you will. Bridgerton could be significant. Benedict, B, the letter B, Brittany, Boho, Bob, Barker, right? Let me know if that's resonating with you. But again, what needs to change is the type of label you give this type of relationship, right? And that's just to be honest, because both of you are just not this stringent type of people, right? There are some people out here who are stringent and need to have other stringent type of relationships, right? And not confined, but stringent as in they run some type of program that is different from another person. For you and your partner, because you are the feminine and or you may be the masculine presenting in this relationship, both of you identify with different parts of the LGBTQ community, right? Therefore, you don't kind of coincide with this type of heteronormative type of relationship. So maybe that's what you need to just acknowledge and or talk about, because maybe that's what you've been trying to uphold within this relationship, and that probably has been causing some type of friction because you're not meant to do that. Don't skip over the weird shit. Yeah, maybe there's some weird shit that you are allowing in this relationship. I'm not gonna say dealing with like cheating or anything, but again, acting in a way that's not true to who you are as the feminine and who they are as the masculine, or who he is as the masculine presenting or masculine themselves. Oh, she or he set you up. So this is a quick change, right? Where we were first talking about the actual presentation of the relationship and how you need to abide by your own rules and not rules by society or rules that society sets for you, especially if it's a part of the LGBTQ community, right? You get to decide how your relationship turns out and what it looks like and how you label it. But it's just a quick change, right? In this type of message, don't skip over the weird shit. This person tried to set you up. And I don't know what that's about. I have to go deep into that. But it says cheat back. Don't cheat back. Yeah. I don't know who set you up in terms of, cheating. Maybe they tried to set you up to prove if you were cheating. That's what it looks like, right? But then they ended up being found out, which was the weird shit that we're talking about, because they originally wanted to set you up to see if you were cheating, but that's when they actually were found out that they were cheating. And the message out here says don't cheat back. Overall, what needs to change is how you label your relationships and how you define yourself in terms of your relationship, right? And don't let it be the end-all be-all for you, right? And don't, again, abide by what society tells you that you need to abide by in terms of what your relationship should be like. Also, don't think that you need to cheat back, because you don't, because that came out. Because this person is just a weird, probably narcissist who tried to set you up to showcase that you were cheating on them to justify that they were cheating. Alright, know that your energy is your own, my energy is my own. No one tried to adopt. If you hold strong, my ancestors will break you like a pop.